Hi, my name is Bridget Curran, and this is a self-hypnotic recording. It should never be played whilst driving or at any other time when you need to maintain full awakening consciousness. When you're ready to begin, I want you to place yourself into a comfortable position, either sitting or lying, legs and feet uncrossed and slightly apart, hands resting loosely on your lap. And let's begin with your breathing. I'd like for you to take some long, slow, deep breaths and fill your lungs with air. Then hold that breath for the mental count of 3. And as you slowly exhale all the air from your mouth, just think in your mind the words deeply, deeply, deeply relaxed. So let us begin. Breathe in, hold for 3, and breathe out. Breathe in, hold for 3, and breathe out. And when you breathe in, imagine that you're breathing in calmness and relaxation. And when you breathe out, just breathe away any tensions or anxieties or any worries that you may have. And feel the physical body beginning to relax. Begin by relaxing the eyes, those tiny muscles around the eyes. Let them relax. Let go. If they're not already closed, you might like to gently close them now. Noticing that comfortable feeling around the lids. Perhaps even a slight fluttering there, as it takes no effort at all to allow them to close. And know that for the next 30 minutes or so, there is absolutely nothing for you to do but relax. And it's a wonderful feeling to know that there's nothing of any importance for you to do. Nobody wants anything. Nobody needs anything. There's no place to go right now. Nothing to do but relax and let go. Relax and let go. And enjoy the wonderful feeling that is growing and developing within you now. And I want you to know that at any time during this hypnotic experience, any situation should arise that needs your attention, you can immediately return to full awakening consciousness, merely by counting the numbers 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, you'll be wide awake, fully alert, refreshed, and able to deal effectively with any situation. But for now, just be aware of the position of your body resting. Notice the feel of any clothes or anything else touching your body. Be aware of the time of day, morning or afternoon, evening or nighttime, the time of the year, the temperature of the air on the skin of your hands and any other uncovered areas of your body. Be aware of the surface beneath you and just let yourself think how your awareness doesn't end there, but goes all the way down deep into the very center of the earth. And relax. Just trust in the sound of my voice. Allow my voice to enter your mind and take you deeper and deeper, down and down into a wonderful place, deep within you. A very special place where those important changes to your life are getting ready now to take place. Now in a moment I want you to count slowly backwards in your mind. What I'd like you to do is count backwards from 100, and after each number to think in your mind the words deeply, deeply, deeply relaxed. And as you think those words in your mind, you find that you will become deeply, deeply, deeply relaxed. So just count slowly backwards in your mind, and at any time that you lose count or lose track, just start again at 100. Anytime you lose count, just start again at 100, and whilst you're counting backwards with the conscious thinking mind, I'm going to be talking to the deepest part of you. You don't even need to listen to me because your unconscious mind hears everything that it needs to hear. So don't forget, anytime you lose count or lose track, just start again at 100 and allow my voice to enter into the very deepest part of your mind, that wonderful place where those important changes in your life are already beginning to take place. And my words can become your thoughts, and your thoughts can generate a wonderful new way of being and feeling and thinking for you. But just for now, keep your mind focused on those numbers, counting slowly backwards from 100. Deeply, deeply, deeply relax. 99. Deeply, deeply, deeply relaxed. And remember, anytime you lose count or lose track, start again at 100. I want you to take your awareness once more down to your feet. And imagine, if you will, a sensation of warmth and heaviness flowing in through the toes into the feet. Feel that warm, comfortable, heavy feeling flowing in through the toes and into the feet. Now let that feeling spread over the heels and into the ankles, then all the way up into the lower legs, over the knees and up into the upper legs, until both the left and the right leg become deeply, deeply, deeply relaxed. And let that relaxing feeling flow up now into the hips and the thighs, into the pelvic area, relaxing the pelvis and all the pelvic muscles. Now feel the relaxing feeling flowing into the stomach, relaxing the tummy and all the muscles there. Relax the chest and the shoulders, especially the shoulders, and just let them feel limp and loose and comfortable. Limp and loose and comfortable. Now take that relaxing feeling over the shoulders and into the back, and relax the two big muscles there, one on each side of the spine. Then move the relaxation back to the shoulders and let it flow all the way down the arms into the wrists, the hands, the fingers, the thumbs. Notice the warmth there in the palms of the hands. There may also be a tingling sensation there. Tingling sensation there in the palms of the hands. Let that relaxation spread up into the face and let the facial muscles relax. The tiny muscles around the mouth, the nose and the eyes. Let the forehead feel smooth and soft and the cheeks feel flat and smooth and relax. I want you to imagine yourself now standing at the top of a long flight of steps. These steps lead down into a room, a very special room. In a moment you can walk down these steps, and as you do so I will count the steps one by one as you walk down the steps. I wonder if you can just feel yourself going deeper and deeper down. Ready now? Begin walking down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now standing at the bottom of the steps and feeling very comfortable and very relaxed. Find yourself now in a beautiful room. The room is softly lit with 20 fragrant candles. There is a distant sound of lovely music. Apart from the candlelight, the room is quite dark, although you can notice some beautiful colours, shades of green and purples, blues and violets here and there. You feel safe here, safe and protected and comfortable. As you relax even more now, you find yourself sinking into a very safe and comfortable hypnotic state. There is nothing for you to do right now except relax and enjoy the feelings that are gently washing over your body and your mind as it relaxes and lets go of all the negative, nagging, frustrating details and feelings that occupy your thoughts each and every day. You're feeling so relaxed and calm that nothing can disturb you from the peace and tranquility, unless you want or need it to. But I'm sure there's nothing else that will require your attention, so let's relax as you listen to the sound of my voice and the voices and the noises around you. You are listening to me now because you have elected to have hypnotic gastric band fitted into your body to help you lose the excess weight that is annoying or perhaps depressing you. But before we go through the actual procedure of inserting your hypnotic gastric band, I would like to take a few moments to explain a little of what normally happens during this operation. Gastric band surgery is classed as a restrictive procedure, which means that your food intake is reduced, but the food absorption process is not affected. You will be given a general anaesthetic, and the procedure will be performed as what is commonly known as keyhole surgery. You will not have to take food supplements, but you will have to follow a sensible eating regime and take exercise as well. This may seem like an easy option, but it's the same as any other similar procedure in that it's a long-term approach to a problem of losing excessive weight. I'm sure you've heard of the motto, no pain, no gain, which was first used in aerobics and later adopted by the bodybuilding community, which implies that if exercise causes you pain, then it's good for muscle gain. Well, that motto can easily be paraphrased and used to your advantage. This is now your post-hypnotic anchor or key phrase, because with the hypnotic gastric band, there will be no bodily pain and there will be no weight gain. So no bodily pain and no weight gain. No pain, no gain. Now that you understand the basics and have your anchor, I want you to visualize yourself arriving at the clinic or hospital where you're going to have your gastric band operation. You arrive a little early because you don't want to be late and cause any problems that might involve your operation being rescheduled. See yourself walking up the steps to the entrance. There's a sign above the double doors that proudly declares the name of the establishment and gives you a feeling of complete confidence in the people who will be operating on you. You push the door open and you walk towards the reception desk, where there's a receptionist answering the phone and welcoming clients. You show her your appointment card. She confirms the details before asking you to take a seat in a very comfortable waiting area. As you wait, you look around. You take a deep breath to push out all the negative thoughts and feelings. You know that nothing can or will go wrong. You feel very confident and very calm and very relaxed, enjoying the ambience and the luxury of a waiting area, when a nursing assistant in a colourful starched uniform informs you that the surgical team are ready and waiting to perform your hypnotic gastric band operation. You follow the assistant down the winding corridors until you arrive at a changing cubicle. You go in, shut the door, change from your street clothes into a crisp hospital gown and slippers provided. When you're ready, you come out of the cubicle and catch a whiff of the clinical cleanliness coming from the double doors just down the corridor. You can smell that antiseptic aroma that is typical of most clinical operating theatres, dentists, doctors' surgeries. You can also just make out the gentle clattering of surgical instruments that are being checked and sterilised before being allowed on the instrument tray. The nursing assistant escorts you through the doors into the room where a nurse is busy checking the instruments and supplies, making sure that everything that could possibly be needed is at hand. They look up and smile at you, giving you a wonderful sense of safety and security. You are given an injection to make you relax, and as this injection begins to take effect, you find yourself able to detach from your body, slowly floating up above the table you are laying on. And you can see and hear everything that is going on around you. As you watch from your new vantage point, you see your earthly body being wheeled into the operating theatre where the surgeon and their assistants are patiently waiting to perform your hypnotic gastric band. Looking around, you can see a machine that has a monitor and a slim plastic-like tube. This is the camera that will be used to guide the surgeon to the exact spot where they need to fit the gastric band. The surgeon inflates your abdomen in order to make enough space for them to work. They use a small needle to allow gas to flow into your abdominal cavity and move the cavity out of the way. This allows the surgeon easier access to your stomach. Next, you see them make a series of small incisions in your abdomen to allow slim tubes and instruments to be inserted. The surgeon then delicately places a silicone band around the top part of the stomach and secures it tightly, ensuring that it cannot become loose. The gastric band has a narrow tube attached to it. This tube has an access port at the other end, and this port is then fixed via another incision just beneath your chest under the skin. The surgeon can now inject fluid into this port via the skin. The fluid enters the hollow silicone band and expands it. The expansion reduces the width of the stomach, which results in your food intake being reduced. Your food now travels through your system at a slow pace, a sort of a drip feed approach, which will result in you feeling fuller for a much longer period of time. Your gastric band has been inflated to its optimum level and the surgeon removes all the instruments. There is no scarring. The assistants check and double check that nothing's been overlooked, and now you can see yourself being wheeled into the recovery area. No pain, no gain. Wasn't that a wonderful experience? You now have a hypnotic gastric band. It's easily adjustable or even reversible if necessary. You find that you can look at, even drool over foods that are full of sugar, starch and fats, but you just cannot bring yourself to taste them, never mind actually eating them. Your subconscious mind now has control of your spontaneous food thoughts and knows that your gastric band will not allow you to try and digest anything that could cause you to gain weight. You now eat sensibly, having smaller portions of healthy, nutritious food, which fills you up and gives you almost a smug sense of satisfaction because you are losing the excess weight each and every day. And the best thing about your hypnotic gastric band is that there was no pain, so there'll be no gain. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. Count of 5, your eyes will be open and you'll be fully recovered from your operation. You will be relaxed and reinvigorated and you will feel no pain. There will be no weight gain. You are now ready to begin your new, slimmer life. 1, 2, 3, eyelids beginning to open. 4, eyes open. 5, eyes open, wide awake, mind and body returning to normality.